Le Chatelier's Principle 2. In the previous video on Le Chatelier's Principle, we discussed how the differences in concentration cause shifts in the reaction such that more ammonia would be produced and a decrease in one of the reactants in the forward motion. Now we're going to be discussing the changes if we adjusted volume and pressure. We're going to throw them both in together because they go with one another. They just do. Now, you need to know the correlation between volume and pressure. If you were to increase pressure, what happens is the volume of a gas will decrease. Now, we're going to apply this principle to a chemical equation, an equilibrium. Let's say we were to increase pressure. Alright, let's say we're to increase P. What do you think will happen if will it shift to the left or shift to the right? I'm going to give you a second to think about it, and then we'll discuss it later. Alright, now basically, what happens is you measure the volume of both sides based on the moles of the gases. Keep in mind that pressure and volume typically apply to gases. Now we have 4 moles of gas on this side. Let's see here. And we have, oh look, 2 moles. Now we know that when you increase pressure, you have lower volume. Therefore, the side that has less moles has less volume. That means that whenever you increase pressure, the reaction will shift to whichever side has less volume. In this case, it will be to the right, the forward reaction. If it were to, say, increase volume instead of increase pressure, you would go to the left, because this side will accommodate more space. And if you were to decrease pressure, obviously it will increase volume, therefore you go to the left. And if you decreased volume, that indicates an increase in pressure, and therefore you go to the right. So basically, whenever you increase pressure, you go to the side whichever has less moles. If you increase volume, you go to the side that will accommodate more moles. I'll give you a second to absorb that, and then we'll move on to the final concept of Le Chatelier's principle in the next video.